Na, szevasztok srácok, lányok, itt újra Rap Devil beszél. És folytatjuk a Witcher 3 White Hunt végigjátszást. Ott, ahol abba hagytuk. És éppen ott fejeztük abba, hogy segíteni kell Trissnek kiszabadítani Philippa Earhartot. Aha, így, hogy este van, így Ciri küldetését még egyelőre nem lehet megoldani, de így nem is gond. Ez nem is gond. Mert Triszt keressük. Itt van ezen a szinten. Trixie! Hello! Hello Trixie! Na mondjad. Mit kell csinálni?
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this, but it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
Yeah, but I'd never let Ciri come to any harm. You know that.
Na, vigasztalódj meg.
Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira, Margarita, Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the mage
Emlékeztek Kira Metzre.
I had to turn her down. Kira needed
Még az
that,
elején.
as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
We will. We have to.
I'll rest easier when they're both here, with us.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Jens found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Minden részlet.
Tell me
Hajrá.
everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Hoppá.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Sultan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
Toll.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Induljunk már is. Azért jöttem, hogy segítsek.
Good idea. Let's go.
Ez hol is van?
We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. Can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham, et thuir, Robert McKellen, Alfelte.
Minden varázslónak el kell menni a hangja, amikor varázsol.
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus. Graham, et thuir, Agnes Carle, es Pirshena, et Clace.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse.
Ez Dijkstra.
Place.
Cucca.
Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
That was the recent past. Anything might happen to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Don't brush me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
You mentioned Kavir in the lighthouse. I understand why now. Did you accept?
Only a fool would refuse. Tancred's been supportive of the mages from the start. The evacuation was only possible with his help.
Na ne.
Now he wants to revive the council and the conclave, and I'm to head both.
Azt mégsem mondhatok, hogy hát...
You deserve it. Best decision Tancred ever made.
Thank you. I hope I can rise to the task.
You will. With you leading it, the council might actually do some good. Start helping people. Tancred's picked a strange battle. All the North's hunting...
These are troubled times, and Tancred could be alone in remembering that... And that we know how to show gratitude.
The vision was of a house, not a royal court.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis. When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
Let's do this.
Guess you've got everything planned out.
You don't like it?
I like it. A lot.
Kapd el. Itt szól.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Philippa.
Right.
Ez gyors volt.
Come on.
Szemet szúróan nyilvánvaló. Új küldetés. Ha.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Na, ilyen gyenge.
But still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philip will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Oda lassú vagy.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Mi van itt? Mondjad.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn
Tavak.
fools! After her!
Varázslónő. Philippa Earhart.
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay. In case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
Ja, persze. Right.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Szarok vagytok. Viszont hányás. Mentem, gyíkok. Nem muszáj megölni őket. Büdös anyátok. Akkor egy Jaxit küldök majd rá. Au. Úristen, még a trollt is megbűvölte. Na hát ez egyre jobb lesz. Most hova? A GPS erre küld, basszus, de mégse erre kell jönni. Most akkor mi? Ja, jó, látom. Trollt is megbűvölte. Bart.
Witcher, no, past, go, birdie, no, say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no, past, go, say, but no, let past go.
Nem akarom megölni, mert amúgy segítőkész volt.
Hey, but once old drowner it,
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
but no want. Drowner make egg very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Kösz.
I want to help you.
Help him die. Don't hold your breath.
Most dönts már el. Merre menjek.
Not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Ó, de jó. Annyira vágytam erre.
Gotta be kidding me.
Ja, a tűzelementálnak akarok izé. Oh. Ajjaj. Tűzelementálra akarok dobni tüzet. De jó vagyok. Áú. Hát ettől meg fogok halni. A kis búza. A közelemben tüzes lesz. Ja, ezt nem így kéne csinálni. Jó, halljak meg. Előről. Ezt nem így kéne csinálni. Úgyhogy lassan. Lassan kell menni. Most néztem csak meg a küldit. Ott azt írja, hogy lassan kell menni. Mi van ennek? Ha. Ezt a tűzelementát szinte kegyet nem tudom legyőzni. Semmi értelme. De közelébe érek, már égek. Hiába próbálnám felégetni. Gyerünk, töltsébe, légy szíves. Ha? Add már be. Meg kell, még azt se tudom, hogy jussak oda, hát van egy ugrásnyi lehetőség.
Gotta be kidding me.
Tudok átugrani, basszus. Hagy gondolkozzam egy kicsit. Itt kéne fölugrani, de hát Geralt olyan hülye. Itt kéne átugranom, basszus. Ne foglalkozzon. Mindjárt meg lesz. Na jó, most mentsük el gyorsan. Nem tudom elmenteni. Oh. Yes. Álljál már le.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Nők.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I remember you, little Bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paying me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cyrilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war.
Jó reggelt.
Of course, you're not mistaken.
Time will tell if I am or not.
Except if you are talking bollocks, and I swallow it whole. Well, it'll be too late.
Guess you gotta take that risk.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals
Language.
stand to pull Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst a testicle. And then...
No jó. Ráélvezel, vagy mi van?
with our friends. I've leased a warehouse portside. Be sure to come.
Kidúran a tökömből. Ez hihetetlen. Hülye gyerek.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
most jön szél a küldetése majd. Dijkstra. A katona szobrocska. Na jó, ezeket a mellékülőket lehet, hogy kéne követnem. Kaptam egyet még mielőtt idejöttem volna. Meg ezt. Ez a kettő. Gwentek nem érdekelnek. Trisz. Egyelőre akkor hanyagoljuk ezt. Szemetszóról nyilvánvaló. Beszélt Trisszel a szobrocskáról. Államérdek. Új küldi. Ja, igen, az volt a másik. Először Trissnek a küldetését húzom be. Hát, előre lendít. Szobrocskáról. Adjál már. Aggódó polgár. Megcsináltam azt a küldetést, de még mindig szanaszéjjel szólva vannak itt a városban. Milyen szobrocskáról van szó? Kenjed! A katona szobrocska.
Yes, Geralt?
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer, so naturally, I thought the two of you.
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. I wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that.
Yes.
Look what I picked up.
Come on, we have to decompress him.
I think it's a soldier.
We'll know soon enough. Come with me. I know a place where the walls don't have ears.
Okay. Ezt most nem értem, ezt a küldetést. Egyelőre még. Aj, mindjárt megtudjuk. Szobrocska.
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Let's try to decompress this one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes, be quiet and try not to disturb me. In allen dwaan ice.
Verder en der Kerze!
Hát te ki vagy?
Who are you? What am I doing here? Es a bond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell. The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lyta Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Varatra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till...
Hát, valahogy én is így vagyok mostanság. Én is így vagyok mostanság, Trisz. Együtt érzek. De volt még egy küldetés. Gwen, nem érdekes. Ez majd máskor államérdek. Dijkstrával, Rossal és Thalerrel. Melyik az a Thaler? Most nem jut eszembe. A kikötői raktárházban kell találkozni. Thaler. Ó, tényleg. Nézzünk már be ide. Egy pillantásra. Hát, igen. Raktam el cuccot, de egyelőre még nem nyílhatnak meg, mert 37, 46 és 42-es szint kell hozzá. Én meg csak egy 35-ös vagyok. Ez bukta. 35? Igen, még 35, jól láttam akkor. Mutant. Te vagy a mutáns. Csak az émen macska szemem van. Ez a másfajok kigúnyolással elég rendesen. Mutáns. A mutánsok azok akik az X-Menben vannak. Eladjuk háttalén állatok a cuccokat. Nem elkészíteni akarok veled, hanem bolt részlegbe akarok nézni. Ilyen kis szarokat, ezeket eldobom. Gyors, egy kis market cucc. Ha akarok ilyet, akkor majd veszek. Nekem ezek nem kellenek. Szar. Dobáljuk ki az utcokat. Ez az. Bosszarkányvadász kard. Így is mehet ki. Citari posztóért. Ja, voltam a kérdőjeleket csinálgatni, aztán nem nagyon dobálgattam ki ezeket. A cuccokat. De most megteszem. Hát nem tudom. Ez Zofierit is egy szabja, viszont plusz 3-as sebzés ad, de viszont páncélt. Viszont a lángoló rózsarendje kardjánál az égés okozás meg a csonkolás esélye jobb. A axiát túl sokszor azért nem használom. Az annyira nem érdekes. Azért a plusz 3 égre meg nem. Jörden jelet, meg aztán az se kritikus található, nem. A RDL adrenalin növelés plusz 300, jó, legyen ez is. Esetleg van valami, ami keszeg? Nem, nincs. Jó. Fassa. Viszont hányás? Hát Tori visszamegy, én meg tovább. Bár mondjuk megjavíthattam volna a cuccaimat. Segez. Majd úgy is értesít a játék, hogyha valami annyira le lenne izélve. Bár a... A ruháimat azt nem mutatja. 97, 98, 99 és 100%-osak. Nagyon jó. Ezeket el kell használni, úgyhogy azért is ezt rakom be. Hogyha lőni kell, akkor ezeket el kell használni. Igaz, hogy mínuszosak, de hát... Üsse kavics! Gyengébb teljesítményűek, mint az, ami végtelenben van. Államérdek. Kop, kop. Kikapog.
Witcher Geralt. Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs.
Hoppá, itt van egy. Mi a franc van itt? Ezt jósodjuk meg.
Fuck! Another non-human! You're everywhere!
Silence! Now we'll do this quick. I've got a little witcher chore. You willing?
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be, don't you, friend? Now just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these two pricks. They share a warehouse. Monsters cropped up in it.
Cropped up?
Huh.
On its own? You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods.
Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that. So what'll it be, would ya?
Fine. I'll see to it.
I'll not have it. Non-humans, they stick together. These two are like to prove it's no ghoul at all, but my dear departed Nan.
I didn't get a good look at the mug, but now you mention it, it could very well be.
Shut it! Or I'll send inspectors to your storehouse just as soon as the monster's dispatched.
That won't be necessary.
Végez a szörnyel. Mutasd. Hello. Az történt, hogy megöltem.
Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone.
Kisebb kék mutagén. Megyük föl.
Wide, deep print. A dwarf. Someone kept it in a cage. Doors were sawed through. That's why it escaped.
De meg beszeg nem tudok behatolni. Valaki kiszabadíthatta ezt a nekkert.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yes.
I knew iron which would be quickest. So figure out how it got in there.
Found a cage. Someone had kept the necker in it. Doors had been sawed through, though.
So someone wanted it to escape. Which one of them did it?
I think it was the dwarf.
What? Rubbish! Tripe! Why the hell would I do that?
Seems plausible this racist got under your skin.
But...
That's enough. Here's your pay. And you, come with me.
Can't wait to watch him swing. Someone will have to lift him onto the stool.
Ja, az egyértelmű volt. Az Isten itt miért ugrott át? Hát ott volt a törpének a nyoma.
Everybody tell us what this is about.
Ez annyira egyértelmű volt. Amúgy. Na, melyik Tyler?
Witcher, at last.
Ja, ez. Ez a kopasz, aha. Amelyik úgy tud bánni a szavakkal, hogy elég csúnyán.
I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
Only thing I've
Nem
found is
akarom felbosszantani, úgyhogy a másik
What's your point?
választ nem.
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name, intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. Not as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner, in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
Hoppá.
The bridge must be clear.
Jól látom, hogy Philippa ott van.
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy...
Azt mondta, hogy ez egy bagoly volt. Triss azt mondta, hogy bagoly volt. És most velem fog beszélni ez ügyben.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt, provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. but I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Helpful. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Believe me, I'm prepared to do much more to be rid of Radovid. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Hát valahogy ide kell csalogatni. Radovidot a helyéről. Azt a kopasz úriembert. Túl sokat voltál már hajón? Levegőznöd kéne, a normális levegő. Gyerünk, gyerünk. Itt is el tudok menni, hello. Idióta GPS. Tömeg. Egy emberre azt írják, hogy tömeg. De jó vagy. Dokunkás. Melyik az itt? Vagy valami katona.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I'd generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
Az sok lesz. Nem baj, elválunk ezekkel a senkikkel. 35-ös vagyok, ez egy 30-as szint. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy milyen szintű emberek jönnek majd.
Where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
You don't know where Philippa's hiding. Not exactly, without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but you irritate me. You know too much.
Te is engem.
You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Any last words?
Fuck! Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
Basszus, és azt a karddal?
Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
Dob már vissza a kardom. Ha mi ez? A saját kardon kell. Au! Igni, miért nem használ? De kapják! Elvette a kardomat a kis kecseg. Ez mindegyik izé. Axi. Az Isten. Hú, de kapták. Na. Az ember ott meg megállt. Sokára kiszabadítalak, öcsi. Hoppá. Ez a csávó, aki ide beszorul. És most hogy? Feel the force. Jönnénk kéne a többieknek is. Túlságosan előre haladtam. Ígérel.
How you like that silver?
Szar vagy. Nem ért el.
Right?
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me.
Én már ott voltam, miért nem tudtál jönni? Gyere már! Ne siessd el! Ja, ideér megölöm őket. Az a csávó meg egyfolytában ég. Na, mit is mondtál, hülye gyerek? Come here. De hirtelen.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Hát jó döntöttem. Assassins of Kings. Assassin of Kings. Vagy trófea. Csak kiejtem. Báh. Az angol még nem tökéletes.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Temeria. What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this flow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we plough and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty. And to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced host. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them.
Hogyha már nem segítettél
Kill them
a
all.
harcban.
What now, you piece of filth?
Gyere, Dijkstra!
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors.
Kedvelem őt. A Roachot azért. Ő olyan. Tényleg. Azért felszedném azt, ami Dijkstránál volt. Csirkés szendvics volt Dijkstránál. Sonkás szendvics. Biztos olyan jó kardok vannak nála? Igen. Más küldi. Nincs. Akkor Siri. Várd meg a nappalt. Akkor megvárjuk a nappalt. Ami azt jelenti, hogy 10 óra. Alszik egyet Geralt. És Siri küldetése jön. Na most merre? Először Siri és Triss. Így látszik, akkor nem, nincs befolyással. Dijkstra halott. Hát, aki nem segít a vadfalkkal elleni harcban, megkapja. Na, és most Ciri jön. El kell intézni a dolgait. Itt, Novigrádban. Oké. Ciri. Na, mi dolgod van még itt?
Looking for something in particular?
Pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles. A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both.
Aha. És ki az első?
Coming with?
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go.
Templom sziget. Ott voltunk az előbb, nem? Akkor a fikölyköt keresi, hát megöltük.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Ja.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there, stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Azt nem lehet.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
Az a izé, az alakváltó csávó lesz. Grafikaikat tényleg megöltük.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... Turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah, a deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
Boss is waiting.
Strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
Ez az a, hogy is hívják azt a csávót, akit valami színpadi előadás miatt elő kellett kerítenünk. Van egy karmolás az arcán, az egyik szemén. Ő tud alkot váltani. Hogy hívják, nem ő az?
Well. Who do we have here?
Megöltem ezt a faszt.
Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Ja, ő az.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, because you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch. Before somebody fills that out for you.
Ez nem ő.
I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu.
Dudu.
You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Wait, Siri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's yard, the mama's play, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Siri. It's Dudu.
God!
Ott a karmoláson. Szemén.
Wouldn't have had to if you hadn't impersonated Horson.
What the blazes were you thinking?
Once we'd fled, I had no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Horson Jr. In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Horson got his, in a way, sharing it with a Doppler named Dudu.
That was courageous, Dudu. I'd never expect it from you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
Shows an interesting line of business.
Dude who's always had a head for numbers. What's a few brothels and casinos? He'll manage.
That's the thing. I don't need to. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprises. I'm a blue water trader now.
Horson's men didn't protest?
I've contacts in the guilds. Run a thriving trade. Profits are twice what they were before. To Wiley's men, a purse twice as heavy means twice as much respect for the men handing it to them.
Be careful. You could get found out.
Wiley's men are too stupid to catch on. His colleagues ain't much better. Mind you, even you were fooled.
And that might have ended very badly for you.
True. I get a bit carried away at times, but mostly I'm careful.
Time's up.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. And take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, Dudu.
Aranyköcsögébe. Ki volt?
Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
A friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The Temple Guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
Jogos. Jogos következtetés.
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad. But the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zeracania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalark was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
Remélem azért tényleg benne van Siri a Cyberpunkba. Úgy harangozták be. Cyberpunk 2077. Majd azzal is játszok idővel. Bell.
Your chance? Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees? Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Micsoda.
Thank you. I seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Siri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however.
B, I'm standing right here.
Alright. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful.
Szóval... Mi bácsi. Végeztetek?
And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning.
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of our Witcher.
I will. So long.
Na, kövess Cirit. Ki a következő?
So, your friend, B.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt.
What I said. What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to B. And through B, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Jaj, bocs. Mint mindig, mi? Hát hangokban már csak ilyen az élet. Hoppá.
Where's this friend of yours?
Valdo. Keresd meg Valdo című könyv. Élőben. Itt van Valdo. Hát nem éppen úgy néz ki, mint a könyvben. Nagyapám.
You're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well,
hát én sem mondanék nemet, az biztos.
Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
We'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
What's eating him?
Oh, don't worry. That's just how Agar is. Be back to his jolly old self by evening. What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Gladly.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
Lóverseny. Biztos velem akartak lóversenyezni? Hát akkor hajrá. Ó, de jó. Nem a saját lovammal. Válasszak egyet, de jó. Nem. Nem hagyni. A lovam nagyon fel van drusztolva, úgyhogy... Hát ezt nagyon hülyén tettétek, hogy kiívtatok versenyre. Bár ha hosszú a verseny, akkor... Yeah. Megnyertük a lóversenyt. Kicsit feltankoltuk a lovat. Nyeregtáskával, meg állóképesség. Ügyileg is.
Worked out nicely, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
You and Triss. Never expected it, to be honest.
Life's full of surprises.
So, how did the two of you...
End up together? With Yen, it was fight after fight. Lots of arguments, drama. Not saying it was bad, but...
But what?
Got to be exhausting. With Triss, it's not. I finally feel harmony. Calm. Feel like things are the way they're supposed to be.
Jennifer az a parancsolgatós hölgyike.
More wine?
Thanks.
Azért is inkább Triszt választottam.
They like you here.
I like them too. I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
Legyünk érdeklődők.
You promised!
In jest?
Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Drunk or giggling, whichever it is, today's your chance.
Not what I meant. I'd like to be ordinary.
Your life is yours exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true.
Dehogy is nem, ez így van.
My gift, my curse.
Tehát. De az életed akkor is a tied.
Can always renounce a gift, turn it down.
It's not that easy. I tried once, remember? Besides, even if doing that were to free me of Eridan, there will always be those with some kind of plan that includes me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalach.
Avalach's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avallac'h will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What
I
more can you
guess so.
ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses, but we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Hagar, keep a lookout.
Oh,
Ciri and I'll try to
Cirinek hirtelen rövid haja lett. Az előbb.
Wait here. I'll go inside. Open the door for you.
Just keep the noise down. That girl.
Fent. Itt vannak a lovak. Csórikám alszik, igaz?
Here's the key. Quick, get in here.
Finally.
Sikella. Yes.
Woohoo! We did it!
We
Excellent
did
work.
it.
Did you see the 2 fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Megérdemelték most.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there and take care of yourselves.
Na ki van még, Ciri?
Don't forget us. So long.
So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Más nincs. Akkor Yennefer és Avalach. Legyen Avalach most. Aztán a csaj, hogyha még lehet vele neki segíteni. Margaritát. Mondjuk ezeket ki kéne szabadítani, ezeket a boszorkákat. A Filippa ugye már megvan. Yennefer. Menjen Yennefer. Avalach ráér. Úgyis csak beszélni kell vele. Az a rövidebb quest. Ne köbdössé, baszod. Ucsalány. De jó vagy. Mit? Ó, pont nem láttam, mit mondott. Na. Hoppá.
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment.
Olyan. Yennefer felcsapott leszbinek, hogy ilyen helyen találkozunk vele.
Spare me your lecture about responsibility.
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory, but if you're not in the mood...
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
Azt hittem.
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what ifs.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge. It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times, and I can't blame them.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss said I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Ó, de koszos vagy, bazd meg.
Abbé Faria?
Elmoshattad volna az arcodat valamelyik patakban, basszus. Hagyd nézel ki. Istenem. Csak arrébb tudott lökni minket? Ez mi? Csórikám arrébb tudott lökni. Hát... Abba a pillanatban gyere ide.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Ásszál már föl. Egyéb puha. Ó, de jó vagy. Na. Meg vagy köcsög. Lassú, te. Az én nyilam gyorsabb volt.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Cap.
Múltkor is volt valami koszos fickó, basszus, hogy nagyon úgy látszik, hogy a NPC-k azokat a koszos embereket kedvelik. Istenem, bad.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Darod.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us...
Először is, hogy milyen az őrség.
Better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs. Rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Not officially, but you know how it is.
They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. We can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
A terv kiváló.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans.
So do we. So long. What now?
What our friend said about the guards was interesting.
Drinking on duty?
Így is úgy is megemlítette volna.
Good idea. I'll search for the entrance to the ruins. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Miért nem megyünk együtt? Kért Zoltán segítségét. Na, ha lehet. És ezt lehet. Gyerünk Zoli, segíts! Kígyó szemű. Most kígyó vagy macska, döntsétek már el. Zoltán. Csibalja.
Zoltan. They're holding Margarita at Dayrod.
break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenford. Yennefer will give the signal. We'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken. A dwarf flumming around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city. Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Hát... hülyeség volt ezek szerint ide jönni. Tűnés. Nem fogok odafutni meg lovagolni, úgyhogy a főpap kapuja tökéletes lesz. Odaugrani. Gyors utazástábla. Tűnés! Ide. Novigrádi kapuhoz. Yes. A nagy szökés. Üvöltöz, nem tudják, hogy ki vagyok. Hello.
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
It's a short way away.
Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Yes?
Muszáj megválnom téged, vagy... Ide is futhatok.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
See you inside then.
Good luck.
Wet clothes. Oh joy.
Na, ugrás. Hopp. Essébe legerált, légy szíves. Köcsögöm székem. Most le kéne buknom, igaz? Nem. Elég csak ennyi. Kicsit ismerősnek tűnik ez a hely, mintha már jártam volna itt. Laj. Hopp, mégsem. Nem lenyugtatni akartam, hanem felégetni. Ó, de csúnya voltál. Kár. Sipirc. Kutasd át a robokat. Lentben. Ho-ho-ho-hoj.
Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece.
Replace it with something else, maybe? Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Sirabló. Indiana Jones. Nem. Tűnés. Na, halljál már meg, ha azt mondom. Mi van ebben a ládikóban? Nem segít. Igaz? Nyé. Nyé. Nem. Nos. Oh. Szerkezet hiányzó részét kell megtalálni. Város a puci. Hát nem ebben van. Ott se. Itt is van egy izé. Kar. Megvan. Yeah. És akkor most oda kell helyezni. Hopplári. És most húzd is meg. Titkos fal.
Wall looks brittle. Breaks in here.
Ó, egyiket se ért el. Mit csinál? Varázsló vagy te. Nem varázslóktól tanultál, ha? Dögevő. Ja, az itt mindjárt fölrobban. Ajajajajajajajajajajaj. Viszlát. Mondom, viszlát. Úgy, mint Pisti, akkor átüttök. A nagy ütés. Ha már kis élete van, akkor már minek? Margarita? Hát ez nem nő. Hanem férfi. A vőlegánya. Boszorkányvadász. Égjál. Hát gyenge volt. Volt nála egy buzigány. Meg egy fekete mágus baba. Mágikus boszorkányvadászkard. Ott van rengeteg cuccom. Csatorna kulcs. Te ilyenkor mit nézel, Gerát? Igen, ott a kulcs. Zsír. Tényleg tudok alkímiázni? Valamiféle új cuccot összedobni? Semmi. Csak alkímiai anyag. A három. Zöld, kék, meg piros mutagént tudok csak összedobni, de hát azok nem kellenek. Nem kellenek. Hello. Jöttem Margaritáért. Merre találom? Watch Burn it down. Ott a Margarita, ott fekszik. De 3-at is elégetjük. Odaég a boszorkányvadász, figyeld! Ott van. Megtaláltuk, Jennifer.
Margarita. Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Ez nem képzelődés, Margarita.
It's pointless. I'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all
Persze a lakatok olyanok, hogy csak kulccsal lehet kinyitni. Semmi mással. Játékokban mindig ez a lényeg amúgy. Semmi mással nem lehet kinyitni, csak kulccsal, basszus. Még ha van is egy fegyvered, szét tudnád lőni a lakatot. Nem. Kulcsot kell találni. Egyértelmű. Nem lehet leégetni a piromán kurva nénikéjével. Nem. Meg kell találni a kulcsot. Egyértelmű. Van nálam még egy kibaszottul erős kard is, ami le tudná vágni, nem? Kulcs kell. Mindegyik játékban szinte ez van. Nem teszi meg más, csak a kulcs. Csak úgy nyithatod ki. Die, you bastard! Minél többen vagyunk, annál jobb. Gyere csak! Valamelyik még nyilaz is felülről. Jó, kifejlesztettük ezt a piromán cuccot. Ez sajnos csúnya volt. Őt kéne gyors leszedni, mert idegesít. Mi az az orr nyereg rajtad? Nagyon csúnya. Így. Jöttök még? Ó, az Axiellel szépen. Hello. És még fel is tudtam égetni a kardommal. Van még egy. Ja, ez már az erősítés. De levágta a karját. Language. Hogy beszélsz? Viszont hányás. A másik meg ott várja, hogy bemenjek. Az orrnyerges. És még el is éget. A másik. Az a durva, hogy ezt sebzem, és a másik meg ég. Hát milyen már? Szar vagy, nem érted? Halljál már meg, börtönparancsnok. Nálad van a kulcs. Ami köll. Mi az Dimeritium békjó? Ha. Az mi a bánatos húgykő? Csizma. Lószartsér. Dimeritium békjó. What? Itt van valahol? Mi? Eladható pénzért. Tök jó. Szóval semmire se használható ezek szerint. Azt hittem valami bomba feeling, mert nem tudom. Ilyen eldobhatós, akármi. Na, milyen bezárás. Ki akarom nyitni. Hogyha már nem égetetem le a magát az ajtót. De még az ardjellel is meg tudtam volna oldani, hogy betöröm az ajtót. Oh. Megérkezett a fekete hölgy. Jennifer! Hungarita!
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it. I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Ezt egy jó párszor elmondtam már, nem szereti a portálokat. Ez híres mondata már szinte. Juss ki a börtönből. Nagyon jó. Margarita Low Antilla. Nagy szökés. Hi! Hiya! Nem jött erősítés? Nem. Hát akkor... Én tűzök. Hello. Ha már megcsináltuk Jennifer küldetését, akkor folytassuk is azzal, hogyha még van. Most vagy a varázslónők, vagy a halak. Azért nem kéne 1200 métert gyalogolni. Hát mentem el mellette. Arbi, figyelj oda! Átmenetileg tompíthatod egy tűzelementtel lángjait az ardjellel. Igen. Zsír. Ez a szem megvan nekem, ugye? Keira Metzotta, azt hiszem. Vandalfall. Jajjön, Vandalfall. Ezek is föntebb vannak. Na, a varázslónők, igen.
Geralt.
Na mi van?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
Legtöbbször igen. De nem minden esetben. Ott van meg Galagony. Mit keres itt?
To you, not to Geralt.
Na, nincs Harry Potter.
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
No equality in the Lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalark, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
Let's get some fresh air.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
I hope she's...
She'll be fine. She's tougher than we think. You ought to visit Avalark. He wished to see you, apparently.
Na, már csak ő maradt. Valak törött gerebével. Na. Szivasz.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly you might say you inspired me.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eridan significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthier is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eridan poisoned our beloved ruler.
How do you know? Or are you bluffing?
Eridan made sure very few individuals knew of his betrayal. Most are now dead.
Didn't answer my question.
How matters not. What matters is, I know. And I have an idea how to use this knowledge.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine.
So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Júj.
Land of the NL?
You don't
Arra emlékszem.
After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Alderfolk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me, not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Ne vesztegessük az időt.
This house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Ja. Időn is tér át.
The passage is here, past this wall. This is the place.
Ez az, amire gondolok, basszus. Csomó világon át fogunk menni amúgy. Na jó, én meg már azt hittem, hogy a harc most lesz.
Wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Na igen.
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
It's time to do. Nem is tudom, először hol fogunk kiukadni. Kösz szépen. Jó éjszakát. Kösz, hogy nézted a gameplayt. Ivi bácsi. Na, itt most együtt vannak.
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
There's somewhere in our world.
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, you must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
But there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Homokférgek. Baszta! Igni. Mit is csinál? Csak ütnek. Basszus. Annyit már az a szar. Meg nem. Ami megnyílik az a szar. Pont ezt mondtam. Akartam mondani. Na, húzzunk innen. Na, itt már egyedül vagyunk. Na, erre emlékszem, erre a részre. Nem mehetek akárhol. Látjátok azokat a ködöket ott lenn? Na, azokban nem léphetek, mert különben mérgezés lesz. És ott a portál. Oda kell mennem. Itt majd dobnom kell egy-két mentést. Ja, gőzök, bocs. Nem köd, gőz. Nem maradhatok egyfolytában benne. Így. Ouch. Megvárjuk, míg feltöltődik az élet. Veszünk még egy kis kenyeret. Meg kell találnunk az utat. Erőhely. Zsír. Itt nem lehet leugrani, igaz? Ez a baj, hogy... Futás.
Should avoid those clouds. Or bolt through them.
Menj. És itt valahogy le kell mennem. Valahogy... Dobok egy Na, itt most nem vágom pontosan, hogy hogyan. Menj. Jó, ezért is dobtam egy mentést. Ne töltsél túl sokat, mert itt volt a közelbe. A legutóbbi mentett állás. Na. Nagyon jó. Itt valahogy körbe. Yes. És most megyünk a télbe? Yeah. Csak előbb a víz. Most megyünk a télbe. Itt az lesz a lényeg, hogy ne fagyjon meg Geralt.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
Futás.
If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Zsineg. Ötödik eszencia. Itt még ki tudok jönni. Next. Dope. Itt le kéne menni mi. Ide, hogy lássak. Hol érdemes? Itt érdemes lemennem, vagy... Hát a csúszás ez jobb lenne. Menj. Be kell hatolnom valamelyik.
Light in a place like this. Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
Hülye vagy.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Túléled, Geralt, túléled. Oh. Kicsit fel akartam gyorsítani a tempót. Bőr. Lesz a következő. Hagytál itt nekem valamit? Mi ez? Oh. Hello? Gyerünk, valami. Nem éppen erre gondoltam. És pont meghalok. Asszus. Fuck this. Rendezte Robert B. Wide. Itt a játék vége. Geralt meghalt. És most az elejétől. De jó. futás van.
And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Kicsit felgyorsítjuk az iramot, mivel már tudjuk, hogy merre kell menni. Hopp. Csúszós talaj.
Light. With any luck. Snow's up to the rooftops.
Túlélet, 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 túlélet. Most hagyni kell egy kicsit regenerálódni, Geraltot. Az I az miért nincsen betöltve? Hello. Be van töltve. Lövedék csalival. Hülye vagy? Arra kell menni. Hagyni kell egy regenerálódást. Minél több életem legyen. Dobok is egy mentést, ne kelljen egyfolytában előről. Yes. Itt nem. Menj, Geralt. Ott a következő kapu. Fonal. Olcilánk. Jó van, az jöhet. Sejem. Bőrszíj. Madzag. Alkímia szempontjából esetleg. Miért tartasz fel? Futás van, Geralt, futás. Nem vagy. Ervilla naplója. Elolvastam. Eljutsz odáig, Geralt. Eljutsz odáig. Már nem állunk meg.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
A fagy.
No, just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eridan's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eridan start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
You got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
Azt hittem egyedül vagyok.
Formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Jelentés.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Huh.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone.
Az igen.
For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, Corman Maca, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here, quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
Hát mivel itt van, hazudhatunk.
I think that even among the NL elves, there are those capable of being decent.
Naivety is a fool's blessing. I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshay. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Te aztán tudsz alkotni. Az egyik mellett lefele, a másikat fölfele. Rajzolod. De szép vagy. Vagy ez a milyen stílus? Hogy hívják ezeket? A fogalmam sincs. A loading time továbbra is tök nagyszerű. Tick-tack.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kermorhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. You're near, sir. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution and proclaim Avalach our new king?
Don't flatter yourself. Defy Eredin. That's all you need to do.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
Belépünk a Matrixba.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Nagrafair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no Enhel will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tirnalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalok knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let Gels go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Gather everyone and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Yes. Xenonaut. Na és fogjatok le. Itt még nem voltam, gyerekek. Harci előkészületek új küldi. Ja? Csak ventes meg izé, ugye? Hogy jutok le, gyerekek? Itt egy ajtó. Kennyi. Megmászunk itt minden izét. Erre megyek. Oh. Ott a három boszorka.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You
barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Akkor ne tartsál föl.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
Come. Bang, bang, bang it. Skelligére utazók, gyerekek. Skellige. Skellige. A végső harcot meg majd egy másik videóban vesszük fel. Azt hittem, hogy most is megcsinálhatom. De ez még csak előkészület a végső harcra. Kell valami cím. De amikor kikerül az a videó, akkor már meg lesz a cím.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Frangilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Frangilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolute.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages? Of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety.
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I'll go.
Good luck.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting part of the world. Perhaps we'll get a contract with some rare snow beast. A Babagazi or...
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my sword.
It's that good with her?
Better. I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Valami?
Geralt?
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Ever think about the past? About your
At times, I'm amazed we survived.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory.
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me,
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your...
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you... And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours...
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need you.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns and gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthir.
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he... For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities. Those able to manipulate... Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about face.
Eléggé nagy változás.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you...
So long.
Harcos, harcos. Krach. És a druid. Egymás mellett.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. Bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
So,
bocs.
Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Jó messze van, bár itt van egy utazásos tábla, ami most jól jön. Itt kell lennie valahol. Á, meg vagy. szuperhős landolás volt. Csak nem akar 36-os szintű lenni. Igen. Ide. Az Axiel már tökéletesen ki van fejlesztve. Ott sok germion kell.
Never. That clear to you? You prefer to eat the black ones? I'd sooner eat the rights of bleeding Moorhog and let Crack rule all Skellige. And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor? This here is my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Treason.
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Teleportálok. Csórikám elintézte. Napkő. Jaj, van még egy. Így az ultamból, én majd elintézem. Oj, mi van már? Nem voltan elég? Folytában harcolni akar menni. Hadd beszélem. Gyorsabban kivégzi. Na, helyes. Akkor induljál meg. Lekapták. Meddig még? Beszéljé már. Nem nyernél futóversenyt. Már kívül vagyunk.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
And inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
None of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
Én?
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast in Caertrolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugas.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugas' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen. If she would only flee her father. Everyone, Lugas excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon...
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet. All against Croc's will. All failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for...
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avid. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arendbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least...
All gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Nekem kell egy gyors utazás tábla. Gyöngyhalász vagy a bárda? Először a bárdal kéne beszélni. Úgy vagyok vele, hogy az lenne az okos lépés. Kereskedőnek tudok eladni valamit? Tőle nem kell semmi. Ezek itt ne foglalják a helyet. 74. 23. tőle nem kell akkor semmi, ha? Tompa fejsze.
So long.
Jézusom. Jesus Christ. Először a bárda akkor. Jó tudni. Íme a bárd.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the seas rot. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention the curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruin. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Ott van.
Avon.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Perhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gildan and...
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Caverns in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck.
It'll show today. I'm sure that...
Direkt nem szóltam neki. Keresgéljen csak. Na. Hát véletlenül szólt csak a játék. Akkor randomé választom, nem választottam. Itt mi halt meg? Erről kell beszélni. Mi? Kóljen fel. Jennifer! Hol vagy te fekete hajú szépség?
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avallac's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avallach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Wanna just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. We're
On a small isle between Undvik and Speak.
not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Familiar. I ever wallop yet?
Yes, Geralt?
So long.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Csak meg akartam nézni.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Megint egy gyors utazásos tábla. Még azt megnézzük. Nem akartam felszállni alóra. Poligaport. Az igen. Itt volnánk.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
You've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Ide az ardja. Szar vagy. Mi volt nálam gólemecske? Még egy gólemet kell kinyerni, mi?
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
Emlékszem.
We must look around. It's a bit low.
Valamire emlékszem.
Rummaging through his papers.
De nem árulom el.
Portrait of Siri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities.
Very funny.
Keressünk tovább, akkor majd meglátjuk, hogy mi lesz. Vizsgáld már meg azt a szart.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Baszta. Össze, hogy nézek körbe, jó?
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Yeah.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikare, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one...
Him of the daughters. Why, even I'd never seen... Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the genes.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. But it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate...
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on.
Igen. Lesz. Az előbb még akartál valamit. Családfa. Acélrúd. Őekcse.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Na, és ő vajon ki lesz? Ő rácélozta.
How did you get in here?
Először nyugtassuk meg.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
Látjátok a hasonlóságot?
I remember you. From Tirnalia. Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here. I know. And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough? What can you possibly know about that? You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Akkor
Do you
rosszul.
think he trails you everywhere for pleasure?
Azt hittem, hogy a
Even
hasonlását
I grow
látom.
ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Az ott leesett. Az is lefog. Kaboom. Mint a Zombie-landi szabályzat egyik eleme. Élvez az apró örömöket.
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Hát egy kicsit megbolygattuk ezt a helyet. Azt hittem azért nagyobb izékat fognak csinálni. Nagyobb lesz a felfordulás, azt hittem.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal.
Oof.
And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You're sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me?
I'll go with you.
Támogatom Cirit. Ezért is volt ez a felrombolás minden.
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Támogatni kell Cirit. Olyan, mintha a lányunk lenne. Hát, csináljuk is úgy.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them.
Let's look around together.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Szegény Skjal.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is...
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave.
None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's... And what you said. can't know the truth of it.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. No idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Az őzek nem igazán
Let's go.
érzik magukat rettegésben a mi közelünkben. Pedig amikor egymagam vagyok, akkor futnak el.
Back to the boat.
Back to the boat. Na, srácok, lányok. Én most szerintem itt megállok. Ezt innen fogja folytatni. Rendben? Nagyon fasz a kis game továbbra is. Ezekkel sok titkokkal, meg fordulatokkal. Meglátjuk, hogy hogyan s mint tovább. Addig is legyen szép napotok. Na, szevasztok!